bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats, the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've heard.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. That finds Jacob Kelly. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
It's a gain of
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
and the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're first to 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second and 6 coming up here. Going run again with McCaffrey. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. His play gets down to the 42-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll go, it's McCaffrey. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Let's go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 10. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
From the gun, Milrow. For big yards on the right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks break the tie here in the first.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive from McCaffrey. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Working quickly here.
The 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
The gun is Purdy. He beams one deep right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Bronco 80.
This is Walker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Buys time, rolling right. Into a crowd, and oh, intercepted! Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First down, Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
All set now. First and 10.
Get set. Yellow. 118. What's up?
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
118. What's up? Yellow.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings
They
up
need some extra
second
time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Get set. 118.
Here he goes, third and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
19 Tiger.
Running with Walker again. And a stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, you got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Khan just shy of the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles. No, go.
Walker. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Get set. Yellow. 18. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it up.
He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense. often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Okay, ready?
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. 70, Timberwolves.
Milroe from the gun. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Pass it down close. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Myers to add the PAT. Point after is up and through. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
49ers 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Making some progress here. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Purdy to throw it.
Seahawks 40-yard line.
To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone...
Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a one-score game in the first half. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49ers 41.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
2nd down. Walker's going to get it again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. 6-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 32.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, cut 19.
To throw, here's Milroe. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
At the 27-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Staying with Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 27-yard line.
Now it's Milroe. And he put everything he's got behind it. They connect on the deep shot. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
18 cost.
First down throw here from Milroe. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Practice victorious, 17. Ready.
Milroe looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. They get 27 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready up.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Shotgun now for Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
19 Lions.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Check pass. Check pass.
Toss play. This is Walker. And this won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 7-yard line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Press all 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he gets it away from his end zone. He'll take it in short of midfield. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So 1st down from the 41. From the gun is Purdy. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 10. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He's going to field this at the 2. Escapes the defender. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, Milroe. Complete to Walker on the check down. And this play's going to come to an end of the 27. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Running left, it's Walker on the toss. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. knocked down by Fred Warner.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Throwing here, Milroe. On the move, headed right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. There he goes again. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Rattler. Let go.
Milroe now to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short-yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Brought in close to the 8. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Offense to the line fast.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Put some heat on this deep ball, and they pick him off again. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay, ready?
Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Putting a receiver in motion. On the draw, it's Walker. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where 1 defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds Charbonnet underneath. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying for it with Milroe. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's trying to go deep again. And this is going to end up in complete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Throwing deep here for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You knew it before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Taken down by Jair. Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Bill Rowe from the gun. Completed over the middle. This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that first down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Go! 19, 18! Flash, flash! Hut, hut!
Charbonnet on the toss. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Fields this at the 19. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And they pick him off again. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him in this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Again, it's Charbonnet. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Reload. Steady, ready?
On 3rd down, Walker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Only 1 on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
19, 18.
Trying again, Walker. And he gets in, touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 3
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, yellow. 18, yellow.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Get set, yellow. 18, watch out, yellow.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Get set, yellow. 18,
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. He's throwing deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. Offense in a hurry up here.
48 yards. And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
outside, yellow. Liner up, yellow.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, break.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Walker running to the right. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Check. 70 Timberwolves. Ready,
They go with Walker here. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On the set.
All right, so the penalty helps him out. Now only 6 yards needed on 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Pat the 60.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.